Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. The 18th of June, we're taking a look at Aerodrome Finance slash the United States dollar pair, ticker AERO USD. Price data will be from Coinbase. This is a daily chart we're looking at here. As the sell-off does continue, markets continue down, getting a little bit of a bounce here for Aerodrome as well as Bitcoin. Guys, we're going to talk about some price levels, a couple things that could be playing out here. We're going to jump into the Bitcoin chart at the end of this video. Welcome to the channel, guys. Appreciate all the viewership, all of the new subscribers. What is going on here? Another red day in the markets. As we look back, we are slowly finding support at the price levels I provide on the chart, but they only last a day or two is the period of time, and then they turn into a resistance level. This last rally we saw here with resistance at 128 was a very nice run, and that was it. I mean, once they started to take out these levels and take out the low over here on the 14th, Bitcoin rolled over, and the party was over for a while anyways. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if Bitcoin's lows can hold, and we'll talk about that in a minute here. So as we look at Aerodrome Finance here, this is a daily chart. This is on TradingView, guys. We are back below the 85.20 level. So we had a small bounce. Let's see here. Saturday and Sunday. Decent, not the biggest rally, but decent. And then we broke again yesterday, and we're breaking again once today, Tuesday. We have moved down to the areas would be 79,700, 79,630, 79,340. That's these levels right here. So far, they are holding. We'll see. And on the positive side, we have a higher low so far. Now, of course, we don't know if it's going to hold or not, but right now, so we have the initial low, we have the lower high, we have the higher low. So sometimes, guys, what you'll see is if you can spot that higher low, the rally that can follow can be big, giving you a higher high, giving you a change in trend back to the upside. We'll see. There's no guarantees, but that's a lot of the times how markets reverse is they put the initial low in, right? They put the initial low in, they rally up, they start to fail. People say, we're going into new lows here. It's all over again. And then it actually starts to move the opposite direction, triggers short covering, and markets have bottomed, and the trend has changed back to the upside. We have a higher high, we have a higher low. So we'll see if that plays out with Aerodrome or not, if the time is right or not. But like I said, it's looking pretty good today. Yeah, the markets are down 3 3/4, but it is what it is, okay? I mean, we are sitting just above support. We didn't take out the lows yet, so our next important level to watch is the lows of the 14th of Friday, 76,511. You don't want to take those out. Of course, if you do, your price is just going to head lower to the next support area. But if you're looking for a reversal here, a change in trend, you want to see that low hold, which would mean you need a higher low, which, hey, maybe it's today. So far it is. And the levels that it's trading around are 79.7, 79.630, 79.340. We have a couple new levels to talk about here on the charts, guys. Those levels are, so this would obviously be putting in a new lower low, which would mean taking out the Friday's lows. We have a new level down here, which could be in play, 75.59. So 75 cents, 75.59. It's this dotted yellow line right here. It could be in play. What does in play mean? Well, it could be that the markets are going to head to that level and then bounce from there for a period of time, maybe back up to here, turning it into resistance before maybe rolling over again. We have another new level, 71,006. That's the second dotted yellow line below the markets right here, guys. 71,006, 75,559. So you might be wondering, you have all these levels you talk about, they're supposed to hold, the markets continue lower, etc. And yep, you're not wrong. But I always mention markets can find support, okay? Just like we saw here on the 15th and 16th, at the price levels I provide on the chart for a period of time. The key there is that period of time is unknown, okay? It could just be 2 days and then it flips into a resistance level, which is what took place right here. It can mark a major top or a major bottom, which it did right here perfectly. So for the 27th of May, when we hit the 128 level again after this rally, that period of time is still holding, okay? That period of time is still holding, almost a month now. These periods of time right here where we found support at the 4th and 5th of June at 106.42, that period of time only lasted 2 days. And then on the 6th, it turned into resistance and started to have a new range below the markets. If we go back to where we're trading at today, the period of time where we found support at 85.20 only lasted 2 days. I guess you could call this 3 days, but that was a close below. So 1 on the 15th and 2 on the 16th, that period of time was 2 days. Why? Because it failed again on the 17th, and today, obviously, you can see we're heading lower. So hopefully that clears up some things that when I say these levels can hold as support or act as resistance for periods of time. Those periods of time are unknown, okay? I don't know how many of you are trading in and out of this. Probably not many. But if you are and you're using these levels, you must be nimble, okay? And I don't recommend it for most people. Most people should just be able to recognize either a downtrend and get out of the market or an uptrend and get back in the market. So what we're talking about right now is if this ends up being a higher low today, right at some support areas, and the markets start to tick up, we could be in for a new uptrend here. Okay, so the key would be low, the lower high, the higher low, the higher high. Markets are breaking out right here. We have a change in trend back to the upside for the key is a period of time. Obviously, we don't know how long that'll last. It could end up marking the bottom forever. It could be the bottom for a week or two. We don't know. If that does take place, we'll keep an eye on our levels up here, 84,494 as our first level of resistance. If they take the lows out from the 14th of June, which was on Friday, if they take them out, okay, we're going to look for price support at 75.59 for number one. And then for number two, as a new price level, 71,006. We also have one here at 72,326. So that is it, guys. The good side is we're potentially here putting in a higher low. Maybe we're getting ready for a change in trend back to the upside. Okay. That's what we're looking for as of right now. This could be a decent area for price to find support. We had a lot of trading here in the past here on this Aerodrome chart. And also to put this in some perspective here, this chart, this Aerodrome Finance chart is pretty far off its lows. Let's see here, 65%. It's actually a little bit more than that. 66% off its lows here for Aerodrome Finance. So I want to show you a Bitcoin chart. Okay, back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin down 850 this morning, 1.28%. Definitely not up 850, but down. So Bitcoin continues. So this rising wedge here we talked about yesterday, this rising wedge did break to the downside. That's what was one of our fears, and it took place. It's a bearish pattern, so more than likely it breaks to the downside, which it did. Markets are finding support right now. We're above 64,375. That's good. There's a whole cluster of support right here. We also have old areas of resistance here that got broken into support on the 15th of May. So it's getting back tested right now. We'll see how long it holds. I'm still waiting, and it might not come this cycle. Who knows? We'll see. We'll know if we start to rally again. I'm still looking for a big market break above 71,335 and then 73,494, and that should take Bitcoin up to 96,000. So we'll see. We have this very large basing pattern here, which is quite bullish. We have some inverse head and shoulders here. I mean, it's quite bullish. We have to start to get our way back up to here first, and we'll see if that takes place during this cycle or not. So that's pretty much what I see here. If it's not a green day in crypto, everybody is quite bearish, quite negative. People say that projects are dead. It's kind of funny. If you've been around the markets for a while, whether it's the cryptocurrency markets or the stock market, look, the markets ebb and flow. They go up, they go down. Usually markets over time tend to trend higher. So individual stocks, okay, some may not, but the overall market indexes, they go higher over time. Bitcoin does what? It goes higher over time. Just because one cryptocurrency might not do that, it might have, periods of time where it goes up a lot and then it goes down a lot. But the overall trend for the market, okay, Bitcoin being the market, or the S&P 500 being the market, is higher over time. But in those times, you're going to have down days. You're going to have red days. And we're currently in those. And maybe we're near the end for a period of time here for the cryptocurrency market. Maybe we're getting ready to bounce here. And if we bounce, we should see Aerodrome Finance bounce as well. Let's see if we put the higher low in. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. If you are not yet a subscriber, join us here on the channel. Appreciate it. So far, having decent luck with the blocking the bots from the comments. I have maybe about 5 keywords I have blocked in the comments, and those have not showed up recently. But the bots made a new one yesterday, so I added that in the blocked comments. So let's see what happens this morning. What do they try if they try something else? Guys, thanks for watching. Take care.